Hello everybody. Let's talk about creativity and how to be more creative. How to be the creative soul that provides a future for many of us to follow. How to create a path that many of us will walk on. It starts in many ways with the mind, but also the heart and soul. You're going to meet few people along this path who don't want to be more creative, who don't want to be seen as a more inventive person. There's great admiration for those who become inventors, who illuminate a path that many of us follow. The question is, how do you become that type of person? There's a few strategies and paths that you may consider to be that type of person. It's going to be interesting because many of these are, if not foreign, they're certainly unique paths, but I think that they're among the more realistic paths that one should take to be this type of person. First, read everything you can. Be one of the more voracious readers you can ever be. And the reasons of this are manyfold, but they start with, we certainly can't experience everything there is in life simply because of time or money. But you can read just about anything. All you have to do is go on the internet, or hopefully you visit your local library. There's a tremendous amount of information out there that is being produced not only every year, somewhere in the magnitude of 150,000 different books, but also articles, newspapers, magazines. There's a plethora of information to read that will expand your mind. Second is to travel as many places as you can. And I realize that because of financial considerations or time, many people can't travel. But if you travel, you can see the possibilities that exist in this world. Our family has traveled extensively over these years, upwards of 3 and 4 times a year, throughout the United States and also in foreign countries. The possibilities that we have seen, the differences that we have seen, have been absolutely critical to creating the type of mind that allows one to believe that if not anything is possible, at least you can dream the impossible. Third is to talk to everyone you meet, whether they're friends, coworkers, customers. Too many people get hooked on the internet or their smartphone. In fact, how many times have you went to a meeting or where you're traveling somewhere and someone's not looking out the window? Instead, they're looking at their smartphone. But you should talk to as many people as you can. Their perspective is going to be unique. It may be a perspective that you don't agree with, but it's a perspective that you can learn from. And that's important for the creative mind. Fourth is to never fear failure. One of the worst situations that you can ever encounter in life is the fear of failure, because it will prevent you and preclude you from doing anything you want and becoming anything and anyone you want. It is absolutely critical that you overcome this fear of failure. And in fact, if you fail, most people are worried about what people think of them rather than what they think of themselves. Which brings us to number 5. Never fear what other people think. We fear failure because of what others think of us. But if we realize that our happiness rests only within our own mind, only within our own heart, and only within our own soul, then we realize if those that are condescending or put us down because of a failure or something we say or do, they've never had their best interests in our heart. They've never thought of us in the best light. And as a result, we shouldn't think of them in the best light as well. Those are not the type of people that our reputation and our sense of self-worth should rest. And last, to go down swinging, to try. At the end of your life, you're going to be more proud of the things that you tried, even if you didn't succeed. In some ways, success is anticlimactic. Obtaining all the riches in the world, or that key position, at some point in our life, realize that they don't last. They may not be transparent, and they're certainly important, but they simply don't last. What lasts is the memories of what you've done. What lasts is the memory of what you tried to do. And therein lies the key to a life. To realize at the end that you want to look back and say that you did the best you could with what you had, that you fought the good fight, that you did the right thing at the right time and for the right reason, and that in some small way you made a difference. You can do that. You can become that type of person, and you can be more creative. By reading everything that you can and traveling as many places as you can, by talking to everyone you meet, never fearing failure or what other people think, and to go down swinging for what you believe in. That is a life well lived. That's a life at the end of the gate where you say, I did everything I could. My work is done. Thanks, everybody.